So here we made it. This is the dealership right here, and inside I believe is my new 2020 Shelby GT500. I can't believe this is actually happening. We've driven this car from Michigan to the Mexican border in California. All three cars driving together simultaneously. Cannot wait to get our carbon fiber track pack. This is just really the starting point with it. The track pack is, well, it's the GT500 made for the track. I cannot believe it. Today's the day I am saying goodbye to my 2020 Shelby GT500. I've had this car for so long now, and it's been so much fun. This is going to embark us on a new era, I think. Next up is going to be the track pack variant. Okay guys, this is it. I just got the phone call just now. Our 2020 GT500 carbon fiber track pack has just arrived at our Ford dealership. I can't believe it's finally happening. A year and 3 months ago, we placed our order down for this car. It's finally made it. I can't wait to get there right now in the CA Corvette, literally racing there. Okay, this is gonna be it, I think. Down here should be the transport trailer with our new track pack GT500. So this is it, right, Chaz?
That's it, dude.
Man, dude, this thing looks incredible. I can't believe it's finally here. It's been over a year, I think, since I ordered it. And it's pretty dirty, but this color, it definitely works. Plus with those carbon fiber wheels, this thing looks incredible. And you know what? First time seeing this combo with painted white stripes, and it's actually seamless all throughout. I don't feel any gaps and bumps with it. I am so happy with this spec right here. It looks amazing. And finally, as you guys know, one thing that I did complain about here and there with the base model GT500 was that the tires, they weren't sticky enough, and plus we didn't have enough downforce in the rear. Now that's finally fixed with our Cut 2 tires, exactly Ford spec. It says FP somewhere because it's specifically designed for the GT500 track pack. Then up here we have the gigantic GT4 carbon fiber rear wing. Oh my gosh. You know what, Chaz, did you have the keys?
Dude, awesome. Check it out, man.
Dude, this is so cool. Everything is in the packaging, right? Completely, so straight from Ford. But I didn't realize all the packaging they have on the wing itself. All this like white tape. And shoot, this thing is massive,
yeah,
man.
It's nice for you guys. The wing's crazy with the carbon fiber and the wheels. It ties in really well, dude. It's nice.
Is this the first track pack you guys have gotten out here?
We've gotten.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and open this thing up. We have all the stickers straight from Ford 67 right there, and all the packaging on the seats. This is like straight from like an unboxing. You unbox everything.
Like you're unboxing your new phone, but it's your brand new car.
That is so cool. We have the stickers everywhere, all over the place, coming inside the Recaro seats. You know what, man? In my opinion, these seats, you got to get them. They fit the car so much more.
They make the car, dude.
Yeah.
The other ones, yeah.
Oh my gosh. And then over there on that side is the front splitter. So I recognize some of this from my previous delivery back in Black Friday. I picked it up. Black Friday I picked up my base model. And then almost a year later, we're finally getting the track package. And then here's the window sticker right here, $105,990. Opening it up, as you can see, we have all the PDI bits that need to be installed next, that being the front splitter. The side splitter wicker should be in the trunk. But then, man, these seats again, I miss this car so much. This car is so much fun on track when we had it in base model with the handling pack form, and knowing that this car is 5 seconds quicker around the racetrack is just insane. Coming back here, rear seat delete the way I like it in a Shelby, just like our GT350R. And let's open up the trunk to see if we have the car cover and stuff like that. Here we are in the trunk. Now this should be the oil separators, I believe. Moving this way should be the side splitter wickers and the floor mats right here. And this car is completely maxed out, so we do have the B&O sound system on the side. And taking a step back, these painted stripes, they look so good. And one thing you will notice about them is that they don't have that matte finish that vinyl stripes have. They kind of have that glossy effect because, well, they are paint. And this paint right here is the same exact color as our GT350R. So this is an Oxford painted over the top stripe. As is though, man, it looks so good. You know, let's close this thing up. What do you think, Chaz? Should we do a first startup with the Trackback GT500?
Let's fire it up, dude. Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. First startup. I'm so excited about this. I miss this car. 760 horsepower again. And here we go. Engine on. Let's see how many miles we have. Wow. 22 miles? Is that normal?
It just depends.
22 miles? Shoot.
Depends.
Last one I had 4 miles on it. And this is right there, transport mode, contact dealer. This car. It's on, this is normal mode. You know that? Have you tried loud mode with this? Have you heard it before? Let's put in loud mode. Here we go. Normal, sport, and then track. Oh my gosh, let's do a smaller rev. Yeah, this thing, I think it's in transport mode still, that's why it's not being so responsive. But let's go ahead and turn off the car, and I want to check one other thing out. Since this is a later production Trackback GT500, Ford supposedly changed the camber plate, so now they're already pre-installed with the vehicle. So I want to pop the hood and see this engine again. This is not the Voodoo, this is the Predator. So again, the most powerful Ford ever made. And it's so cool seeing everything all wrapped up because it's all part of the experience, I think. It's the unboxing. It's kind of like why you like unboxing a new iPhone or computer. This is just so cool. One other thing I'm noticing too is that with those white stripes, it really accents the car, especially from the inside. Going this way, let's go ahead and pop the hood. And, well, actually, I almost forgot. We have the hood pins. It's been so long now. Let's push one down. Let's push the other down. I'm told that you go from driver to passenger. All the engines are hand-built, which makes sense for how this car is. This is, again, the SUPERCAR Mustang.
Really fast. It's got carbon fiber, this, that, and the everything, okay? It'll do all kinds of wacky, cracky stuff. Man, this is a unique color as well. A special order item. There are only going to be a few made. What, 2,000 of these made?
1,000 a year, they say.
1,000 a year. I like it. Look at this, man. That's the guy who got the car.
Let's go ahead and finish the paperwork for the Trackback GT500 so we can go ahead and do our first drive and actually take delivery of it. Here we go. Closing this thing up. Okay, we're all set. This is it. We've got our cashier checks for the car. Just pick these up and let's walk inside and wrap it all. I can't wait. We're finally taking possession of it. I can't believe this is actually happening. This is our car. Oh, it looks mean from that angle. Let's catch up. The GT500 Trackback is officially getting its PDI. Here we are, this is the front splitter right here, so let's go ahead and pull it out. Here we go. The car kind of looks naked without it, I think, but once it goes on, we're gonna be all set. It is really sticky. Oh my gosh, it's barely coming off. Absolutely insane. One interesting thing though is they changed the color of this fluid, because when I first got my GT500, this was, I think, orange or brown. I'll show a photo of that. I think Ford said they have camber plates already installed. Is there any way you can see it, do you think? deep down? Probably the inside, but it was one of those new changes they did for the later model year track packs. So as you guys know, with the last video, it really took off. 2 million views for our base model GT500 delivery. And I can't believe we picked up that car almost a year ago, and we're finally now getting our track back. This thing, as you guys know, that car is so much fun on track, and this being a track spec, it's gonna be unreal. I'm super thankful to Ford for giving me this car, this allocation, because it is really hard getting a track back, and if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be getting one right now. So it is one of those things. The wait, it's finally over, and pretty soon we're gonna be at Laguna Seca, Willow Springs, you name it. Hey Ken, what do you think of the track pack?
Oh my God, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, you like the spec, the color combo?
I love the color combo. I love the tail.
I can't wait to drive it. Look how massive these rear brakes are, and also these Cup 2s actually say Ford Performance somewhere on them, if I can find it. Right there, you see that? It says FP for Ford Performance. So these Cup 2s, they're extra sticky, more sticky than the ones that you buy off the shelves. So this should translate to a very good lap times on track. And not just that, as you can see, they are super wide up front. We have 305s and then 315s out back. You see all these indentations? We have tons of bolts to screw in for this huge front splitter. So the one nice thing about it is that being plastic, if you scrape it at the track or on the road, it's not going to be as expensive like carbon fiber. That is so cool. I never realized that before. It actually says made in Australia. It's authentic carbon fiber, carbon revolution wheels.
Here, both of these need to go within these slots.
Okay, so you got to line up these inserts right there. Okay. Is that the final main piece right here? It's coming together. It's starting to take shape. You can see how mean the front bumper looks. And then also, guys, one thing you will notice is that when it comes to these carbon fiber wheels, you have this white gel coating or finish on it, and that's to protect the wheel from the heat of these massive 16.5-inch brakes. So on track, this should feel really well. Plus, with the less rotating mass and the stiffer wheels themselves, we can run less camber for track use. And not just that, it should feel even better in the corners with these lighter weight wheels, because as you know, it's less inertia. It makes the car feel a lot lighter than it is. And let's be honest, it does weigh quite a lot. It's 4,000 pounds for a track car. Nonetheless, though, it's the way the car controls its weight. Just backing up, look at the car. I can see how this can be the SUPERCAR Mustang. In all honesty, so just look at that. How do you think this is going to compare to like McLaren's on track? With the extra power, 760 horsepower, putting that down. Okay guys, the splitter is completely on. Next up is going to be putting on the side splitter wickers, the dive planes almost. This box, I think, is the oil separator that goes on the car, and then I think this one has the wickers. Oh my gosh, look at this. This right here is the front license plate. The one thing you do not put on a Shelby. We are not putting this over our car, no matter what happens. This is a disgrace right here. So it should come off and bolt in right here with these screws. You just take off these screws, and then on the bottom, take off 3 down here, and then it should slide in and snap. This install should be pretty straightforward. You have all the instructions right there in the box. Lays everything out for the installation. This is the entire kit right here. The oil separators, they are dealer installed. So the handling pack GT500s and the track packs get these. How's it looking? Is it coming off pretty straightforward? Yeah, it's like Legos. Legos? That's so funny.
Oh, there we go. All right.
And then that's it. It's completely wrapped up.
That's it.
Hey Jake, again, I really do appreciate it, man.
You got it, brother.
I know it's a lot of hard work doing this, but I think it's all ready to go, I think.
You're ready to rip.
And you can really see all the dust on it because it's been in process shipping across the country for the past 2.5 weeks, right? So as you'd expect, the car would get pretty dirty, but I have no worries there. We are going to be clear brining this car. You kind of have to when you pay that much money for painted over the top stripes. The reason why I went with white painted stripes was that when you back up and look at the car, as you can see, the steering wheel has a main white 12 o'clock stripe, and the interior has the white accents absolutely everywhere. Kind of like how the R has the red accents, non-R has a black accent. All GT500s have white. So when you put on white stripes, it's going to be going together with that main 12 o'clock marker on the steering wheel. Then coming down here, as you can see, we have that white coating on the carbon fiber wheels. All carbon track packs again have white on the interior of the wheels, so this white is be matching with the white stripes and the white interior. All together, it's gonna be red, white, and blue. Woo! It's finally happening! We're officially done with the PDI, and the car is ready to be taken home. We have all the paperwork right here. The car is officially ours, and for those of you who are wondering, I want to go over how much money the track pack really is. So out the door, well, let's go with the window sticker right here. It comes up to be $105,990. And as you know, you're not just paying the sticker price for the vehicle, you're also paying tax on it. So right here it says it came out to $116,000. Altogether, this is the most expensive Ford Mustang ever made. Close it up. I have not seen many Ford Performance Blue with white painted stripe track backs. I haven't, and as you guys know, it takes so much longer for Ford to actually paint the stripes on these cars. It's like an extra month onto the build time. Speaking of that, coming this way, you can see how the stripes, they go all the way and they wrap underneath every single panel, even right here on the roof. As you can see, it goes all the way to the edge and it wraps under the roof panel, and same goes for every single body panel on the vehicle that has the stripes. So coming this way, goes underneath this huge carbon fiber rear wing. And then if I open up the trunk, you'll notice how the stripes don't just end here, they again wrap over the edges of all the bumpers. Nonetheless, we have all the special wrapping that came with the car, because as we all know, keeping all that is very special. Let me go close it up and let's get in the car and go for our first drive. Since we are going on our first drive, let's go ahead and turn on the car in style. Are you ready for this? Keyless. Keyless push button start. So hit lock and double hit the start button. We're gonna have so much fun with this car. See right there, we have 16 miles to E, 22 miles have been driven on this car already. Let's put it in drive. And manual mode. Okay, this is it. Shut in the door right now. We actually have Brandon with us. How you doing, Brandon?
How's it going,
Let's
guys?
do a quick fist pump, because I know shaking hands is not really cool anymore. I think we're getting the first fill up for the car, right? First gas tank fill up. This is the first time you've been in a GT500 before?
It is for me.
Yeah, what do you think so far?
I love the carbon fiber.
Oh, the carbon
It's
fiber,
so
yep.
cool.
It's gonna feel pretty stiff, I think, driving it too, since it's a track pack. Yeah, this thing, 760 horsepower again. So let's turn it on. I'll lower my window. Yeah, the one thing you gotta make sure not to do is curb these carbon fiber wheels. I can imagine someone doing that. And there's our C8 Corvette. We'll be right back with that. Well, you know what's really cool about this car, Brandon, is that, okay, if you were to guess, what do you think the break-in period is on the GT500? How many miles?
I couldn't honestly tell you.
100 miles. The thing is fully already almost broken in. So all you gotta do is cross 100 miles in and you're all set. No worries about going full throttle in this thing. Man, the wheel looks pretty big from the back. You know that? And there's a rear seat delete, fits the car perfectly. In track mode, it's gonna be angled up a bit more, so it's gonna block more of that rear view window. You know what, Brandon? On the drive back, we're gonna do a quick pull with this thing. First pull ever with the track pack, man. I'll get your first impressions with it, because it's gonna hook up great, and then we're not gonna go, all out, because we're at 20 miles this thing, but we're gonna have fun with it, because this is how you do it when you first pick up this car after a year and a half. Okay, turn the car back on. Finally have a full tank, I think, right? Here we go, which equates to 233 miles. Man, you can just feel right away how the torque with this motor is so awesome. That's half throttle. That's not even half, it's like a quarter throttle, and the thing kicks, man. Woo, this car, I am so happy about it, dude. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's finally picked it up. And here we have it, the Track Pack GT500 side by side with our C8 Corvette. And you know what? This just popped in my mind just now. since these cars are both DCT, they both have Tremec DCTs, let's try doing a remote start with both of them side by side. That's gonna be pretty cool, right? Here we go, Corvette first. There we go. Anyways, today was just so exciting. Stay tuned for such awesome videos coming away, especially at the racetrack, because that's where I bought the car. That's where I bought the track pack to track it. So I can't wait. Make sure to hit that like button as hell, man. Also subscribe for much more great content. I'll see all of you in the next episode.